My life is built on your faithfulness.
Hi VLC, this is Tony and Chris Jackson. We've been partners now for about 4 years, and when we first came to VLC, we were looking for a church home. And it was very important for both of us to make sure that the pastor, the leadership, the worship, and missions, everything for us wanted to be what God had intended, to be God's, basically to be the hands and feet. And so after attending the first time, what just blew me away was so many things, and it was for me the people, and it actually for me felt and actually had a lot of the things that I needed in a church home. But with Brad's messages for the past 4+ years, they're always dead on, and it allows you to help take the next step yourself, but you can tell that he puts a lot of his heart in there in the message, because some of these sermons, could be like 5-6 weeks. Some of them are going on for part of the summer. So that just blows me away because it's very deep, very much from the Bible. The other thing that I love is the missions. And so as far as the mission work is concerned, when you realize the impact that we're able to have, not just in Dallas, Georgia, but when you look at the widows in Africa, with like the church basically saying, hey, this is what's going on out there with the need. That when somebody's a widow, that basically they're disowned by their family, and so this is their living accommodations. And so when you're looking at that, you're thinking, wow, what can we do? And when you hear about that and the dollar amount, you're thinking, wow, we can actually make a difference. And then they go there and they show you what's going on, and they show you the videos, they show you the pictures, and you can see the impact that's going on.
VLC does stuff locally, as far as in Dallas, Georgia, and whatever we can do here. We collect, we have big gives where we can go ahead and collect things and touch people here with the needs that are here. But we have the Africa, and then we have the group that goes to Slovakia every year, and they're there. And most of the time when you think about missions, you're thinking about something where you're building a house or you're doing a medical mission trip. But this is an English-speaking camp that they go to, where these students in Slovakia have to be able to speak English to graduate. And what better way than to give them what they need, the ability to learn how to speak English and in that conversation situation, but then also be able to share God's love with them. And VLC does an amazing job. My son has definitely gotten plugged into into Fly, which is the young adult and college group, and they do meet, and it's not just like, oh, let's go bowling or roller skating. They're actually getting deep into the Word in that group, having the fellowship time, and then they have their discipleship groups where it's just small groups, and they have the accountability with their peers that they can go ahead and grow deeper with Christ. And I think that is key to VLC. You can do missions throughout the world, but if you're not teaching and growing your group, then what are you doing? How can you go out to anybody else if you're not building that foundation?
And then the other thing too, piggybacking on that subject, as far as what also hit me like, wow, what a great idea and concept, is to realize that VLC will turn around and 10% of what is received they give out to the community through missions and helping those in need. And so when you look at that, and that's amazing, and it's just like, wow, that's the way churches should be. And our elders do a very good job of communicating issues to us.
Being transparent.
Absolutely.
There's no secrets.
Right. It's like, this is where we're at. And when there is a problem, they do a very good job of saying, hey, this is what's going on. And they communicate everything because we're all in this together.
If you don't know, you can't help.
Absolutely. So,
yeah,
that gives us gives you a little input as far as what we think.
Absolutely. Can I say one other thing?